Salamun alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Ayaanali Khalfan, the great leader. Leadership is an art that everyone believes they can paint. If you ask anyone, they'll tell you, oh, me, I'm an amazing leader. But what truly is leadership? Leadership is how one person can influence a group of people to either do a certain action or to move towards a certain goal. When I think of leadership, so many names come to mind. Who comes to your mind when you hear leadership? Judges, any names? Audience, any names when you hear leadership? Wow, public speaking is the problem, huh? Everyone is shy, huh? Exactly. When I think of leadership, I think of Prophet Muhammad. I think of Imam Ali alayhi salam. I can think of Martin Luther King, Nelson Mandela, Mahatma Gandhi, and so many other great leaders. But then I ask myself, what makes them such great leaders? First and foremost is communication, communication, and communication. A good leader has a very strong set of communication skills. Your communication as a leader should be clear, concise, and inspiring. How many of us still to date remember the speech of Martin Luther King, I have a dream? That is example of some very strong communication. Now I can communicate. What comes after? Emotional intelligence. Studies have now found that EQ, which is emotional intelligence, is even more important than IQ. EQ is even more important than IQ, and this is scientific studies. What is this EQ? It's simply understanding and managing your emotions, knowing how to control your emotions. Now I can communicate well, I can control and manage my emotions. What else do I need? As a leader, I am the captain of the ship that my team is on. And it's my duty to point out our destination, our lighthouse that we are going for. And pointing out that lighthouse right there, that is visionary thinking, setting a clear and compelling vision for the entire team to follow. Contrary to people's beliefs, Islam talks a lot about leadership. For example, when Allah sent Prophet Adam, he said, Inni ja'ilun fil ardi khalifa. I am sending a leader to the world. Apart from that, even when Imam Ali, he sent one of his companions by the name of Malik Ashtar to another city to become the governor, he sent him a very long letter. And that letter in depth talks about how to be the perfect and the best leader. But of course, I picked just a little bit so we can discuss. Imam Ali tells Malik Ashtar, they will commit slips and encounter mistakes, but then learn to forgive them. And then he tells him, be merciful in punishing. Do not act hastily during anger. What is he trying to tell him? Literally emotional intelligence. Manage your emotions. Do not act hastily during anger. Even in our holy book, the Quran, Surah Al-Imran, verse 159, Allah emphasizes on how to be an empathetic leader. He says, don't say that I have been given authority, so when I talk, you listen. Be kind to your people. Sit down and discuss with them in matters of importance. But as a leader, there is one thing that is bound to happen, and that is conflicts and challenges. Conflicts and challenges will come, but a great leader is one that has conflict resolution skills and problem solving skills. Creative way to tackle thousands of problems that will come along the way. With all these different opinions of the team, stresses, conflicts, challenges, going towards that lighthouse that we talked about, one thing is inevitable, and that is stress. All of us get stress. Imagine how much stress Martin Luther King had before his speech, or Nelson Mandela had. But a good leader is one who can manage the stress, who has stress management skills. A leader's most important asset, his diamond, is his team. And therefore, a well-motivated team will keep a well-motivated leader. And how do you motivate your team? Simply by delegating responsibilities. Make them feel trusted. Or motivating strategies, something as simple as a thumbs up that I'm hoping to get after my presentation. What is leading, if not leading by example, the way our prophets did? And how can we do that? Personal integrity. I'm a leader, I have to show authenticity, transparency, see me, see why I deserve to be your leader. Accountability. A good leader is not one that does not make mistakes. A good leader is one that accepts his mistakes and solves them. And inspiring through actions. We talked about we talked about good communication. We talked about emotional intelligence, visionary thinking, conflict resolution, stress management. These are all traits of a leader. A good leader knows the way, a good leader shows the way, and a good leader goes the way. Thank you so much.